I introduce to you from CAROM. This is my new friend, my new best friend. Sorry, James, you've been dropped. New bestie, Vishnu. Hello, of applause for Vishnu. I know he hasn't done anything yet, but come on, yeah. Vishnu, I have to say that that is the finest display of spices I have ever seen.
Thank you.
Not at all. I'm not going to ask you what they all are, although I'm sure you know. But I'm going to ask you, what is your favourite spice?
Wow, that is going to be something weird. What many people like it's coriander seeds.
Coriander seeds?
Yes.
Not the leaf?
Not the leaf, seeds.
Okay. Why is that?
It is so special, it can survive most of the climates and it will come back again to life in any given situation. And the taste differs when it is used in different stages, either raw, roasted, pounded, smashed, or hand grinded, whatever you want to do it. It comes out beautifully.
So it's the most versatile spice,
yes.
And yet it's the spice that can take all sorts of disasters.
That's true.
Which is what happens in my kitchen almost on a daily basis. But not in yours.
Not really.
Come on.
It does sometimes, but not really every day.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear. He's actually human. Things go wrong. But
That's true.
What are you going to do for us today?
Today we're going to make a chicken chana curry. It is a bit close to my heart because I come from the same town. It's my hometown, Madras, Chennai, from the southern part of India. And today we are, and this is one of the popular dishes in my restaurant as well. It's a signature dish. Spicy, hot, pungent, and given a situation, if you want to cool it down, you can just make it a bit milder as well. So it ticks all the boxes for everybody. Somebody wants to have a top-notch spice, it can match it. Somebody wants to go as mild as possible, like kurma, yes, it can do the magic tricks. So let's see how it's going to happen.
And is it always, sorry Vishnu, is it always done with chicken or can it be applied to
yeah, you can substitute with any protein. Chicken, lamb, mutton, beef, even pork. Obviously we try to take the fat off,
yeah.
the best we could. And then otherwise it's fine, even the seafood it works out well.
Sounds amazing. And it comes together relatively quickly. All of these people want to know whether or not they will be able to taste it at the end of this demonstration. They look a hungry lot.
Of course. If anybody wants to try the samples, yes they can. Yeah.
There you go. That means you're going to stay. That means they're going to stay. And just so you know, just so you know, we have to do this. It's an amazing, amazing dish with fantastic ingredients. We have to ask if anybody has any allergens. I think it contains nuts. Yes?
No, it contains a mustard.
Mustard. Okay, fine. All right. So, anybody has any allergic reaction to mustard, we've let you know. Okay. So, what's next?
Shall we start?
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right then.
I'll allow you to start. I'll stop talking. Sorry, chef.
Yeah, I'm just boiling some water to cook some rice. And warming up our pan to dry roast some of the spices.
What rice are you using?
Yes, we are using basmati rice, which is widely available in UK. And basmati rice especially comes from one particular region of India, that's between India and Pakistan borders, which is called as Punjab, the land of 5 rivers. So that special delta gives a specific aroma to the rice, and this rice is normally aged at least 1 year as to attain the basmati rice status. And the longer it has been aged, and it gets the value, monetary value, and obviously the richness to the food. Normally I just took a bit of rice in it, so it will be a lot easier to cook too.
So this is an induction hob.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's on high?
Yep.
Do you cook on gas in the restaurant?
Yes.
Yeah. Cooking on gas.
Alright. before I just start anything with oil and everything, I'm just doing a couple of roasts. A bit of peppercorns, black peppercorns from Kerala. And bit of
I didn't even see your lips move. That was brilliant.
yeah, and bit of fennel seeds.
I like this. You're saying a bit of this and a bit of that.
That's it.
This is the way we cook. Is that right?
And if you feel a little bit, you want to chew something, just throw in your mouth. That's it. It's a mouth freshener, yeah? The digestive as well. So.
And what's happening with those spices as you warm them up?
Yeah, when you just warm it up lightly, it just tends to release all the aromas to it, and the oils tends to come out. Because these are all sun-dried and mostly nowadays all machine-dried for easy packing and transport. And if you just powder as it is, then it's not going to give the best out of it. Because most of the spices what we use in our restaurant are organic as well, wherever it is possible. And so do our chicken that we're using today.
And where is the restaurant?
The restaurant is in Soho, the bustling in the heart of Soho, on the landmark building of number 100 Waterloo Street, which is an English heritage site as well. So it's not very darkly roasted, just lightly, and I'm just going to blitz it in this.
So you're just going to blitz it in the old magic mix?
That's it.
Magic mix.
Right. Magic.
Yeah.
So again, we are using English rapeseed oil. The reason I choose this oil is, it's the nudity value is as close as any olive oil. Yeah, and it is free from most of the allergens. And this is rapeseed oil, 100% English, so it is soya free. So
cold
the dishes,
cold pressed rapeseed.
yes, and the dishes what we are cooking today, it's all dairy free, gluten free, nut free, meat free, everything free. Yeah. If anybody got any doubts on allergens, please give me a shout. Yeah. Bit of oil.
And you don't, you wouldn't use ghee?
Not really. I love ghee personally. The thing is, when it comes to kitchen, we try to avoid it. You know.
Yeah. I like it.
Thank you.
I think it's good that you can take something which has a tradition and you can put a different slant on it. It seems like it's a very generous dish. It can suit somebody who likes different proteins, different strengths.
And this onion, again, it's all English, farmed onions. We're just going to slice the onion and the tomato.
How do you stop yourself from crying?
The easiest way is just put a candle next to it. Job done. There's no need to wear any goggles, any high-tech goggles, nothing. No need for anything, no need to wash onions. Just put a live candle next to it.
Thanks, Kristen. I could have done that.
There's no hard and fast rules how you have to chop. If you are happy to chop it very fine, it's up to you. If you're not very good with your knife skills, that's it. Because with Indian cooking, it's not like something hard and fast rules. It could be chunky, it could be big, it could be small, however you want it. But when it comes to our kitchen, what we do is we try to cut it as small as possible. The reason is it cooks fast. Yeah? But when you're cooking in a bulk, obviously we don't spend a lot of time in wasting. If you could just cut as tiny as this, it's good. Yeah? Or if you're okay with this type of thing, it's up to you.
I can't imagine you're one of those chefs, even under pressure, that gets a little bit shouty. You seem quite a laid-back guy.
Is it?
Well, that's the
I
way
think
you
that's a
come across.
compliment, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. And
does that translate into your food, do you think?
no, it should not reflect it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm in a very happy mood today, so the food is very good.
Just today. Okay.
Just today, yeah.
All right.
So some ripened tomatoes. Obviously, just give it a quick rinse. As you always say, Yeah, nowadays a lot of people are getting bladder stones, gallbladder stones, which is also called as kidney stones. If people got some worry about that, don't use the seeds of tomatoes because which is a high content of calcium. Otherwise, fine and feel free to use the whole tomatoes. Yeah?
Hey, do you know what? I'm going to pass that off as my own knowledge tomorrow. I'm just going to fit it into a conversation. Hey, did you know? You know about gallstones? Don't eat tomato seeds.
No, eat tomatoes, but not the seeds. Just get the skids off or you can just skip
He
it
cooks, he's a doctor, he's a surgeon.
No, the food is medicine, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that is all about Indian food. See, if I got cut my hand or something, I got antibiotic right here. Turmeric powder. That's it. Just a bit of turmeric powder and lift it up above your chest level. That's the first aid what it teaches all about.
That's great news. Yeah. I've learned 2 things.
Already?
Already. I can go home.
Okay.
Hey, here's the thing.
It's going to really work, yeah?
You know, well, you know that the restaurant is busy.
Yeah.
And for those of us that don't necessarily live in London Village, do you have a website?
Of course. See, our website address is caromsoho.com. You just put this words together anywhere, it will just lands up in our site.
Yeah.
CAROM Soho, just go Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. Just Google it. You just come right next to us.
The reason why I ask is because normally, when James and I go scouting around for somewhere to eat, if we look on the website, generally there's an offer.
Oh, yes.
We're just,
always an offer.
We're not
And
cheapskates. We're not cheapskates. We're just looking to see if there's an offer on.
Yeah, and especially for all the grand design visitors, we have a special thingy going on, special offer. On lunch and dinner, some freebies, some free drinks, and on top of everything, obviously, yes, discounts.
I made that happen. You all owe me. Just a 10%.
10%, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just using some chicken thigh, which normally people don't use it. Because everybody prefers going for chicken breast, which is very light, very easy, and all that. And what in turn you get is very delicate flavors. Why people don't use chicken thigh?
I love chicken thigh.
You like chicken thigh?
Yeah, in fact.
Alright, okay.
One of my favourite pastimes, especially, is to sit and eat a cooked roasted chicken carcass way beyond normal acceptance.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's my favourite thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it one in summer or even in winter?
Whenever.
Oh, only on the barbecues?
Yeah, barbecue.
See?
That's nice.
Alright, we use chicken thigh because of a strong flavor. Yeah, and it works very well with the Indian spices and curries. And most of the restaurants are trying to neglect it, but I don't know for some reason. And it's very easy and it's a bit hard to cook. It just takes another couple of minutes, that's it. Nothing is going to be very rocket science about this. So it's a free range chicken. I'm just trying to get all into smaller pieces so that it will be a lot easier while you sample it. Yeah, but obviously in our restaurant we use one chicken thigh roughly cut into 2 or 3 pieces. That's it. And it will help to absorb all the strong aromas and spices from Indian condiments and herbs, whatever you're going to use in this recipe, and it should come out nicely.
Even just with those spices that you warmed up, it's already.
Yeah.
It's already.
Yeah, you're just cooling down now.
Yeah.
You just push it and use it.
You make cooking look very easy.
It is easy, isn't it? If you just cook with your heart, nothing is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put a bit of love in it.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Do you always soak the rice before you cook it?
Sorry?
Do you always soak the rice?
Yes. Roughly about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That should be enough to get all the excess starches out. Yeah, normally in India, rice is cooked in 2 ways. Yeah?
Yeah.
In the southern India, it is always boiled. So I come from southern India. Today I'm going to do a boiled rice, yeah? And in the northern part of it, they always prefer to do absorption method, which is called as dum cooking.
Do you measure the water?
Yeah, roughly, initially you just rough it.
Yeah.
Measure it 1 to 5. Put 5 times of your water to 1 time of your rice. And then once the water is boiling, add the rice, drop there. And we're not going to do much about it. We're just going to cook on its own. Right?
Yeah.
And just before taking it to the obviously tip, add a teaspoon of oil.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't stick together. And some people, some families, they prefer to add salt to the rice. Some don't. It's individual's preference as well.
Vishnu, who does all the cooking at home?
Really? Most of the times it's my wife. Because I'm in the kitchen in the restaurant.
Yeah, of course.
So when I'm in the home, she goes for a bit of a nap, so I'll end up cooking. So what we're doing is we're adding some mustard seeds, black mustard seeds, and if you're a fan of your white mustard seeds, you can use that as well. I hope it can just go a bit faster than this.
We're on high.
High.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, this is the green paste, which is made out of these green chilies. Yeah, I just add a little bit of oil so that it doesn't get spoiled in a day or two. And the next one is ginger garlic paste, which nowadays is mostly available ready-made as well in supermarkets. A bit of ginger, some garlic, again with oil. The reason we add oil is commercially, it will try to keep up for a couple of days, at least a week in the fridge. If you use water, it turns into greenish color the very next 4 or 5 hours. So people think, okay, it got spoiled, so just a... Oh, sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Other way around, yeah? There's always learning. This isn't full as well? Yeah.
New technology. There you go. Thanks for that. Now it's on turbo.
Turbo, yes. And so nice kitchen now. You get the atmosphere as if you're cooking in your home, you know?
Yeah.
See, the kitchen's so beautiful, yeah?
I like it.
Yes.
New one. Hepworth and Wood, designed by Hepworth and Wood.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I should call him to design my kitchen. I
Yeah.
hope I can afford it.
Well, where are they?
That comes with a question mark.
Yeah. There they are. Nice kitchen.
Hello, thank you.
Yes.
It's a beautiful kitchen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving us this wonderful picture.
I'll make sure you get some sample food today. Yeah? Yeah, twice. Okay, now the mustards are almost ready to crackle.
Okay, we're away.
We'll wait, yeah, there's nothing hurry. Yeah, it's happening now. Okay, here comes a bit of star anise seed. It's not because it's famous at the minute I'm using it. Generally it goes in this, yeah, in the recipes. Here, there. And a few chilies. This is my favorite chilies.
Wow.
You know, when they're fresh, the same thing, just imagine a bit shorter version of it. So it will be in the form of a shape of a bullet, yeah. And when it dries, it becomes like in the shape of this, like a cherry. So people call it a cherry chili at times. But saying that, it's not going to reduce in the spice level, which is the other way around. So once it's been done, I'm taking few of this chilies, saving it for garnish. Yeah. And
What are you calling those chilies? I missed that.
Bullet chilies.
Bullet chilies.
Yeah. Yeah, some curry leaves. Again, taking our same cup of curry leaves for garnish.
Wow, that's great.
So one pan does everything, that's it. One pan, one go. Alright. So we've got quite a few spices
like
here.
the one pan technique.
Yeah, yeah. That is the order of the day nowadays, isn't it? Alright. Little bit of cumin seeds. For this quantity of chicken, I'm just using 4 cloves, couple of sticks of cassia, and I'm sure most of the people around you should be knowing of this cardamom. It is a popular ingredient as well. And there's a big brother for the small brother. That is this. called as a big cardamom basically, or black cardamom. It's very nice, very flavorful, but thing is don't chew it. Yeah, when you get in your plate, just to pick it up, keep it aside. That's it. Yeah.
Do you ever write any of your recipes down?
I used to do.
Yeah.
I used to do, but again after coming to London, it's been two years now. You know, catch up tube, go here, come there. It's all going off now.
Too busy.
I should say too busy. Maybe I am
Too
too
successful.
lazy. Yeah.
I haven't got time to write things down.
Yeah. All right, that's it. This is done. Now we go to onions.
I just think if anybody offered for you to write a book, I could just see that your recipes would be, yeah, a bit of this and a bit of that and some of that.
Yes, saying that somebody approached us last week, and they just wanted to bring a book for our restaurant. It's fine. That's a good thing.
Good idea.
Start doing it. Okay. But don't think I don't know to chop onions. Yeah, I'm just trying to be a normal household person. Yeah, so it's all fine chop, it's all rough, it's all home decor. Yeah, but I can do a very good fine chop of onions. Yeah, which I've done for really.
He's trying to be normal, but he's an absolute superhero.
Oh,
it's very difficult for him to be normal like the little people amongst us.
Oh,
it's good.
All right, here goes the next stage. Onions are happening. Yeah, I'm just adding a pinch of salt to it, a normal salt. Yeah. What is that? Why? Because we are in a hectic life now, yeah? Everybody wants to go rush, fast, no time for anything. So just to make the process happening faster, yeah, I'm adding a bit of salt, which is going to help to reduce the water content. First, it will just ooze off all the water out of onions, and then the heat from the bottom is going to reduce it a bit faster. Otherwise, it will take another about 8 to 10 minutes, so we should be almost getting color now. Oh, water is almost boiling. Okay. That's in turbo as well. Yes. Are you on time?
It's right, yeah. We're going to stay here until there's something to eat. Nobody's going nowhere.
All right then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except the girls from Neelam, I start giving me.
So our garnish is ready, and our secret mix is going to be ready in a minute now. So is it all?
20-25 minutes, chef. 20-25 minutes.
All right. Then now we are fine. Yeah, normally, almost, I'm sure everybody would have experienced it. While sauteing onions, you would have ended up doing a bit blackish, brownish, yeah, which is literally burnt, yeah. So just to save it, a pinch of water. Yeah, just pull it off.
You're giving away all your top tips here.
It's alright, yeah. You keep learning every single day, yeah, that's it. You already taught me quite a few things this morning.
Exactly. Except you're being very generous with your knowledge. Whereas tomorrow, I'll pass it off my own, but it isn't really.
Yeah, I'm sure not many people like to have Indian food for lunch. Yeah, because of the strong flavors, spiciness and everything. Yeah. But we do quite a bit of thing here in our restaurant for lunch. We do lots of tapas. Tapas sell, Indian sell tapas. So it will be very light, not heavy, not greasy, not going and sitting in your tummy and disturbing you the whole day.
So, would it be true to say that like a thalia? Like a...
No, not thalia. It's like tapas, like a small portion of most of the dishes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even you can get to pick and choose whatever you want to have. We run special offers all the time there.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, and literally it came up 2 weeks back. 2 weeks now. All right. So it as well.
What's the most popular dish for your diners, would you say? Do you have a signature dish?
There are quite a few signature dishes in the menu, and obviously you can't say anything specific to anything. Because all of my own babies, you know.
Yeah.
But still, Chennai chicken is one of the popular one, and squid. We do a lot of seafood. Because I come from the coastal area and all that. I am attached to a bit of more seafood. Okay, more salt and a bit of turmeric, chili powder. And if you use the right quality ingredients, there's no need to use any coloring agents. Because we literally banned to use any color agents in our restaurant nowadays. And our food is more vibrant and more colorful now than ever before.
And the chicken hasn't been marinating at all, it's just been...
No, it's just plain chicken.
It's just... not even so
No hidden agenda. Everything in French. Yeah. It's an open book. Anybody can just watch it and learn it. And even the recipe also available in our website. And if anybody got any questions, they can always send a mail to us. And we're very prompt in responding to mails 24/7, except Sundays.
Is your kitchen open to your diners? Can they see it?
Our kitchen is all wide open. You can just see what's happening in the kitchen. But it's not visible from all the parts of the restaurant, because the restaurant is a very wide area as well. Please. New gadgets. No, once again.
Lucky, yeah.
Maybe we can turn it on.
Yeah. So all of a sudden we've got 3 assistants.
All of digital assistants.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
45, but that's your lottery draw, isn't it?
Alright, most of the spices are gone in. That's it. Yeah, thank you. Then we go to chicken.
Get the mixer assistant. Mixer assistant. Round of applause for the mixer assistant.
If you want, you can just even marinate your chicken with ginger garlic paste or turmeric powder, anything. But normally we don't. Yeah, just use as it is. Get the best out of the chicken. And some of the recipes, they even advise you to just see some of the oldest books. They don't even advise you to wash the chicken. But obviously nowadays, for hygienic reasons, you can't do that anymore. So we wash the chickens, yes.
How much prep do you have to do before you start cooking? Are you in there an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours before service starts?
Yes, we normally do 3 hours before each service. So which will give us a good time to get in ready for the first table every single time, yeah.
And how many covers is there at the restaurant?
The restaurant is a bigger one. It is 145 seater plus 200 for bar area. So technically we can have 468 people at any given point of time. Yeah.
Wow.
So it is a hidden gem, they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not that big from outside. And luckily we got the site which is where the legends of the music industry in London in 1950s, 60s, 70s, all been played in our building. So which is added honor, isn't it?
Wow.
And it's an English heritage site. It's a blue plate building as well.
Yeah.
So far,
This new cooked here on the outside, on the plaque.
yeah, so far there's no special ingredients have gone. What you're just watching is whatever you're cooking is in front of your own eyes. Just a little bit of onion, tomatoes, spices, chicken gone in, that's it. There's no secret ingredient, nothing. This is the only secret ingredient which is partly grounded. Yeah? And some people might be wondering why this guy just did so much of prep, all this and that, not even using it. Alright, wait for a minute. Okay, few spices you can use in the beginning. Few condiments you can use from the beginning, but few of them, if you use in the beginning, what happens is they tend to lose the aromas, flavors. So we'll save it for the last one. Shall we start? Yeah? Yeah, this is a special oven. Even anything happens, no problem at all. And it should be magnetic base to get the heat passed on. It's very nice. I can just even play some music. Yeah. All right. So chicken is getting ready now.
And you didn't brown the chicken off. You did everything
No,
first.
that's it. So now a spoonful of ginger garlic paste.
Nice. So you're building the flavors.
Yeah. So this is a coriander powder which we make it in our own kitchen most of the times.
Yep.
Yeah. See the color. This is partly roasted and then powdered. So even you can get some of the good brands which do same quality. And even our garam masalas, you see rose petals in this and all that.
Yep.
So we have our own recipes, yeah, which I don't want to confuse everybody now, yeah, telling everything.
Rose petals and garam masala.
Yeah.
Nice. Like that. Very fancy.
Add generous amount of coriander powder. So this is what is going to be a backbone of my curry, most of the times, yes.
And do they have to go in this chronological order, or is it just about the overriding
No.
flavor?
When you just use the spices in one specific sequence, you'll get what you want.
Okay.
Yeah, if you just chuck everything in a casserole dish and put it into the oven and take it off, still get curry. Yeah?
Yeah.
Nowadays, anything could be a curry. The thing is a curry is going to be a worthwhile curry. Curry should speak itself.
Yeah. So what's going in there?
Bay leaves. I thought you're not watching it. See, now it looks like a mix of everything. Yeah? You can't
That's
see much
amazing.
of onions, you can't see much of tomatoes. All tomatoes gone, and a few chilies floating around. And here comes the next one.
I don't think there's going to be enough
Green
for
chili
everybody.
paste. Oh yeah, it's all that.
We're just bobbing over a little bit on there, biscuit.
Yeah. So, salmon chutney rice getting ready. The skews of oil and partly closed. The one good thing about curry is, if you think, okay, I need a bit more color, I need a bit more spicy, there's no time limit for it, like when to add what you add. As long as you're still in the process of cooking, you can still keep adding something. Okay, a generous chili powder to get more color.
Just the colour or for flavour as well?
Yeah, it is just for color.
Right.
That much of chili powder, I'm trying to add it to bring the color off. Not to make it spicy. The spicy, I'm using these chilies, these are bullet chilies, and the green chili paste. We are almost there.
Technical assistance.
Yeah.
How's that over here?
A little bit more, please.
Go on, Kirsty. You can do it. Krypton factor.
Do you want smell chicken curry now?
You need to
Yes?
plug it in.
Yes.
Yes. I think maybe salt is less, yeah? That's why it's not coming out, yeah? A bit more salt.
I like the fact that you put that amount of salt in your food.
Yeah, so, hey. Some more curry leaves. When you're using curry leaves, make sure they are cooked. Don't use raw curry leaves even for garnish. There was an incident up north. There was an event where 300 people got a bit of food poisoning. So we don't want to end up like that. So it's always good to cook curry leaves.
It's always up north, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay?
And I got some coriander crust. See, I told you about coriander seeds. Remember? I like coriander seeds.
Yeah.
These are just grown, ingrown. See, they're still coming out. Yeah. No, this one can make it in home. Yeah. Because like still wherever it is, whether you got a bit of space.
If I was cooking this at home,
Yeah.
I probably, as beautiful as the kitchen is, I probably would have destroyed it. I probably would have had all the work surfaces. I would have needed more. You're just so controlled.
Like a bit of hot water.
Doing a great job there. Great job.
Quite important though.
Yes, it is. Every single bit is important, isn't it?
Hot water.
As well.
Right.
When you add water, how do you what? See, this is the first time I'm adding water. I never added anything to this curry before, but it's already in the form of a curry. Yeah? A bit of hot water goes now. With all this time, we are trying to utilize the water from the chicken. I'm sure you all agree with me. Nowadays, it's most of the supermarkets. When you buy chicken, you get half a liter of water as well, yeah?
Yeah.
The drainage, water goes off. So, yes, that's beautiful. Thank you. Yeah.
Good blending. Top blending.
All right. You can just put that into this, please. Yes, yes, yes. That's right. Oh yes, we are almost there now. Right,
What are you
so
checking for? Texture, whether it sticks?
Yes. I'm just checking if the rice is cooked. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's going to be a bit harder.
Yeah.
Now you see the size of the rice. What I'm having here. This is almost 3 times of the grain size of the raw rice. So I'm just going to drain the rice off. Oh, I have a
What do you
special cloth. This is the heat resistant oven cloth, yeah? Okay, it's fine.
What do you need? Colander?
My silver got missing.
There it is.
Oh yes. See, new place.
Yeah.
Have to get used to it. It's a good idea when you're just making at home. After draining the rice, just bring the pot back to the range. Why?
Why?
Why? The question why? Because definitely there will be some bit of water into it.
Yep.
When you just put it back in the hot thing, again it's going to all be drained up, get evaporated fast. Yeah?
Yeah.
And our rice is ready now.
Rice is drained.
Yeah. That's it. Not even going to put it back in the pan. That's it. Let it stay on top. I'm still going to get all the excess water off.
Oh yeah.
Alright. All almost done now. Now time for some coriander crust. There's no need to chop the coriander, you know. I just want to throw off, that's it. Most people should think, oh, this guy doesn't know to chop. Yeah? But even in our restaurant, we use a whole garnish like this. We used to be very rustic. And we don't want to be very fine, different version of cooking. So this is how we do it. Okay. Correct.
Fast and loose.
Yeah.
Keeping it real.
So it's time for the moment of truth. Shall we just try it?
Yeah.
Yes,
One,
sir.
one for you.
Yeah, first
One
I try
for Jim
it.
Bob. One for me. One for Kirsty. That's all this. There isn't enough for anyone else.
Am I happy?
You're happy.
Am I happy? No. Why?
Should we
The
let
spice
them-
is good enough for me, but yeah, we are going to for our audience. Yeah, we don't want to burn anybody's taste buds. So what are we going to
Oh, I
do
don't
now?
know.
Coconut. I got some coconut shavings, which is also available nowadays in the market ready-made, which you can use for garnish. That's fine. But for the curry, I'm going to use a bit of coconut milk,
Okay.
which I already got it somewhere. You can find it to the right place, yes. There's one tip with coconut milk. When you are making a fresh milk, and when you are adding to a boiling point, always use a little bit of corn flour. Why corn flour?
Oh yeah.
Because it stops breaking the coconut milk.
So it won't split.
Yes, it won't split. So you saw the red curry, now it is changing the color with a bit of milder coconut milk. That's it.
That looks fantastic.
Give a minute for it to boil over, and then we are there, we are ready. I also just kept the oven on, because normally what everybody, even by practice, what we do is, we make the curry, curry is ready, rice is ready, and then what? Eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah.
But the best thing is, same like your roast meats, like roast cuts, always rinse it out.
Rest it.
Rest it. Rest it for just 5 minutes or max 10 minutes. You're not going to lose the heat or anything in it. What happens is it builds up. Everything comes together. I don't want, people when they try any curry, I don't want them to be, oh, I tasted this, I tasted that. No, I want them to taste the curry, the chicken chana from my hometown, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't want, oh, I found out that was very good aroma of that, very good flavor of this. I don't want that. I want them to enjoy the whole marriage,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I like that word. I'm sure my wife is going to love it.
You're married to your food.
Yes. I told her, you're my second wife. She asked me why. Oh, yeah. And after 8 years now, 8 years now, she understands what I meant. Because most of the time, I'm in the kitchen. Yeah? Not at home. In the restaurant kitchen. Alright. We're done with that.
Okay.
The rice is ready. So it's a moment of truth. Whatever we spoke all this time, is it really happening on our mouth? Okay. Can I give this to you, please?
Yeah, that can go back in the fridge.
Yeah. I'm not really this messy when I work. Yeah. But again, new place, new things.
Yeah, you were.
There's always an excuse to blame. Yeah. All right.
You were very
and this
tidy.
for
You
your curry leaf stacks. When we cook in bulk, we don't even waste this one. It goes in the curry as well. But this is small, very tiny quantity. I already got plenty of curry leaves. But luckily nowadays, curry leaves is very good. It's available in all the supermarkets and not expensive, I should say, compared to what it was a few years back. A few years back, I used to buy this much for a pound. Yeah, this one for a pound. Can you believe it? But now, I get the whole bunch. I love curry leaves. My record in my one of my jobs back in India is I ordered 50 kilos of curry leaves. Can you just imagine how much it would be? 50 kilos of curry leaf. I got 2 trees in a big truck. Which is a mistake actually. I didn't meant to order 50 kilos. I was meant to order 5 kilos. So there's always a learning. Alright. Rice.
Lovely. Rested curry.
Yes. Chicken chana. So please don't throw your tickets today. Save all your tickets, your grand design tickets. Every ticket is worth even after the visit. So you can just bring your tickets to us, show the ticket, get a...
At the restaurant?
Yeah, I think you get a cocktail, a free cocktail, and when you dine with us, that's up to you. Like if you want to just go for a drink, you get a free drink, and with some food obviously, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
that's
so.
good. Yeah. The genders is good. Yeah, 2 genders is no good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, and then when you order any food, you get another discount, 10% discount on the whole bill. All right, here we go.
and moving in.
That's it.
Vishnu, I have to say
Yes, sir.
that looks absolutely stunning.
Yep.
I love the way you cook.
Really? Thank you.
I do.
Mhm.
It's easy, it's fresh, it's vibrant. You don't read off a list.
Yeah,
A little bit of this.
that's it.
To say that you're making up as you go along would be too far, but I know it's all controlled. But I think you're an artist as well as a fine chef.
Thank you very much. And the reason why
My
I
new
got
favourite friend.
some lime is, if you feel in case too spicy, last resort, squeeze a bit of lime. Magic happens there. Yeah?
Another tip, another tip. So, at the risk of getting people to throw women and children out of the way to get to taste this, look, please do not stampede. Are we inviting people up to have a little tasting? Shall we? Have they been okay?
Yes,
They've been okay.
It contains mustard, as you all seen it. So it doesn't have any of the nuts. Coconut, which is not a nut classification, but should be fine. If anybody has got any other allergens, please feel free to transfer it to me. I'm more than happy to tell you that. Again, my name is Vishnu. I'm the executive head chef in CAROM, which is part of D&D. Group in London. We have 30 restaurants in London and up north in Leeds as well. And Tokyo, New York,
Paris,
going here and there. Yeah. But
Yeah.
they have only one Indian restaurant in the whole group. That is CAROM in Soho. Again, number 100 Wardour Street, caromsoho.com. Put these two words together anyway. You'll find us. Facebook, Twitter, everything. Hey, thank you. Thank you.
It's unstoppable. Thank you. The marketing team that can now relax.
Yeah, still up.
Yeah, he said everything.
Thank you,
And
Tyler.
he's cooked. Brilliant. Well done.
Thank you, Hannah.
Vishnu.
Thank
Round
you,
of applause
everybody.
for Vishnu.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
everybody. And Vishnu, you're coming back later on today.
Yes,
aren't you?
I'm back again at 4 o'clock today.
4 o'clock, yeah.
To the same